Light workers, this is Oya Transformation, and this is your Oracle reading for what's left of November and Sunday. November the 29th. We're on the eve of a full moon. I think it's in Gemini. Not quite sure, but I think it's in Gemini. And then we have an eclipse not too long from there. Full moon is in Gemini. So the cards have been shuffled, divined. I have asked the Holy Spirit through me. I have asked Ascended Masters and our spirit guides if they would assist me with a message for this Sunday. The medicine for Sunday, or for whenever you listen, because we know what we know about time is that it is it's not linear. So whenever you hear this message, hopefully there's something in it for you. The medicine we're speaking about today is bear medicine. It's a number 5. And number 5 speak to tolerance and adaptability and a willingness to learn. What they're saying here about bear medicine is that the bears live off of honey. They're always seeking honey in hollowed out trees, and that is saying that the bear looks for truth and sweetness, the sweetness of the truth. That's a nice thought. And in the void, the bear finds the honey. In cavernous places. So the great void is a place where all solutions and answers live. And if you believe there are many, many questions in life, there are also many, many answers. Bears enter the womb cave to hibernate and to digest the year's experience. Well, we got a lot to digest for this year. It's coming to a close, and we want to thank it and send it off gracefully, because we have had a lot of downtime. And for those of you who have issue with downtime, I'm sorry. I hope you got a better relationship with downtime over this year. I hope you got a better relationship with how you treat yourself over this year, because most of us have had a decent amount of time this year in particular to spend in our own company. And if you didn't like it in the beginning of the year, I hope by now you have a better relationship with being with yourself. And for those of us who were okay with having a relationship with ourselves, I think my relationship with myself is not bad. My relationship with my energy needs work, because I am normally a high energy person. And when you give me time with myself, I start thinking about projects. And I will run myself from sun up to sundown. So in this shift, I've got a lot of things done, but I also need to spend more time doing nothing. I mean, I've done it, but I'm still not versed with the being as much as the doing. And it's not that I'm not doing things that need to be done. I'm just not spending enough time resting. So that's something that this year has shown me, with so much downtime, that rest needs to be a priority more so than it is. The card that is holding up bear medicine is finding sanctuary, opening your spiritual source, finding sanctuary. That also speaks to peace and downtime. Spiritual sanctuaries are found in the stillness. And it's lovely to have 101 projects and to see them move forward. But we need these vehicles to get the things done. And if we're not spending enough time in stillness, we're burning up our energy doing not necessarily is that prioritizing anything. It's just being busy. It says rest and rejuvenation. Tune into your spiritual source. You can truly hear the voice of your soul. Well, I'm here to tell you, while you're raking the leaves and changing the map light bulbs in the car and planting bushes and whatever other godly things I can do that burn up a day, rest and rejuvenation doesn't come natural. And I'm sure I'm not the only one with that struggle with the balance between being and doing. The next card that holds up that spiritual sanctuary and finding it is perspective. This perspective card says, what does a hawk see when it flies over a house, besides the family of mice that are living nearby that you don't know about? It also says if you're blessed to make it to 80, and you look from your 80-year-old self at the things you ruminated about at 40, at 50, at 60 even, it all becomes so less relevant. So I think too, if we spend more time resting and rejuvenating, those things that are really worth spending time with will become real clear. Saving energy and cherishing the energy that we have will become more valuable as well. The final card for this reading, it says, under his teaching, every relationship becomes a lesson in love. This is from the Daily Miracle. When you meet anyone, remember it is a holy encounter. As you see him, you see yourself. As you treat him, you will treat yourself. As you think of him, you will think of yourself. Never forget this. For in him or her, you will find or lose yourself. So, what do we have for this Sunday? We had a day that could have been used in hibernation. Whether the sun is shining or not, it does not mean I have to burn every iota of energy that I have. And it's easy to say that in hindsight with a sore back and the day gone. So, finding that spiritual sanctuary is when I ask my God at the beginning of the day, what would you have me do? Instead of run on self-will and do and do and do and do, and not spend enough time asking, am I being who you would have me be? Whole different perspective. Again, this is Oya Transformation. This is the end of a Sunday, but whenever you hear this message, I hope you can find something in it that will be encouraging and inspiring for your walk. Journey well. Namaste. And thanks for